Where is Tonga? Tonga consists of actually 176 islands and is located in the South Pacific Ocean, around 2000 miles east of Brisbane, Australia. The islands are scattered over an area of 270,000 square miles of ocean and are organized in a 500-mile line that runs north and south. Tonga is officially known as the Kingdom of Tonga and is also called the Friendly Islands. The capital of Tonga, Nuku'alofa, is the country's largest city and is found on the main island of Tongatapu. The island of Tonga are categorized into four main groups. The first is the Tongatapu group, which is the central cluster of islands and experiences a colder climate than any other part of the country. The second group is the Ha'apai group, which consists of 62 islands that are divided into an east and west group. The third is known as the Wawa group, boasting a tropical climate attracting many tourists. The fourth is known as the Tongan Nios, a group of islands in the northmost part of the country. It consists of mainly sparsely populated volcanic islands with the 1,600 inhabitants continuing to hold on to traditional customs. How many people live in Tonga? In 2018, the population of Tonga stood at approximately 103,000 and nearly two-thirds of which reside in the main island Tongatapu. The vast majority of Tongans are Polynesians with a small mix of European heritage. The widely spoken languages are English and Tongan, although some isolated languages variations can be seen in this island. Where is the volcano located? The undersea volcano is located around 40 miles north of Tonga's capital and is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is a path along the Pacific Ocean categorized by active volcanoes and frequent earthquakes. 75% of the Earth's volcanoes are located on this path. Hunga Ha'apai volcano arises 114 meters above the sea level, is 1.8 kilometers high and 20 kilometers wide. It had been active since an earlier eruption on 20th December 2021 but was declared dormant by authorities on 11 January 2022. The volcano has erupted several times in recent years. Experts have said the Tongan volcano is capable of producing a huge explosion roughly every 1,000 years, likening it to a weapon great chemical explosion. Here are some of the basic informations about Tonga: the capital, the official languages, the government, and the GDP and Gini, HDI, currency, the time zone, etc. First inhabited roughly 2000 years ago by the Lapita civilization, Tonga's Polynesian settlers gradually evolved a distinct and strong ethnic identity, language, and culture as the Tongan people. They were quick to establish a powerful footing across the South Pacific, and this period of Tongan expansion and colonization is known as the Tui Tonga Empire. From the rule of the first Tongan king, Tonga grew into a regional superpower. It was the thalassocracy that conquered and controlled. From 19,000 to 1970, Tonga and British protected state status. The United Kingdom looked after Tonga's foreign affairs under a treaty of friendship, but Tonga never relinquished its sovereignty to any foreign power. In 2010, Tonga took a decisive step away from its traditional absolute monarchy and towards becoming a fully functioning constitutional monarchy after legislative reform paved the way for its first partial representative election. Volcano erupts near Tonga. Islanders rush to escape waves. An undersea volcano erupted in spectacular fashion near the Pacific nation of Tonga on Saturday, sending large waves crashing across the shore and people rushing to higher ground. There were no immediate reports of injuries or the extent of the damage as communication with the small nation remained problematic. Video posted to social media show large waves washing ashore in coastal areas, swirling around homes and buildings. New Zealand's military said it was monitoring the situation and remained on standby, ready to assist if asked. Satellite images show a huge eruption. The Tonga Meteorological Department said a tsunami warning was in effect for all of the Tonga. Authorities in the nearby island nations of Fiji and Samoa also issued warnings, telling people to avoid the shoreline due to strong current and dangerous waves. The islands Business News site reported that a convoy of police and military troops vacated Tonga's king from his palace near the shore. He was among the many residents who headed for the higher grounds. The explosion of the Hunga Ha'apai volcano was the latest in the series of spectacular eruptions. The site said satellite images showed a 5-kilometer wide plume of ash, steam, and gas rising up into the air to about 20 kilometers, more than 2,300 kilometers away in New Zealand. Officials were warning of storm surges from the eruption. The National Emergency Management Agency said some part of the New Zealand could expect strong and unusual currents and unpredictable surges at the shore following a larger volcanic eruption. Late Saturday, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said the threat to American Samoa appeared to have passed, although minor sea fluctuation could continue. The volcano is located about 64 kilometers north of the capital, Nuku'alofa. Back in late 2014 and early 2015, a series of eruptions in the area created a small new island. The volcano is located about 64 kilometers north of the capital, Nuku'alofa. Tonga today is home to about